To save you, for he gave his only begotten Son. Whoever believes in him will be saved. He shall not perish. You will not be saved because of your good works. You will not be saved because of your good deeds. You are saved by Jesus Christ.
I'm a county jail revival. I'm a bottle in the Bible. I'm a rolling stone disciple with a cross across my face. I'm a trailer park tornado. Jagged edges on my halo. Hope the chariot gon' swing low and carry me away. This little light of mine damn near burned me alive. Lord knows that mama tried, and I don't know if I'm halfway to heaven or halfway to hell. My angels.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on
one of the toughest teams in WWE history. Nearly 6. Big fight feel in Las Vegas as gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9. And we are watching 4 men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
Clothesline! The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Propped up in the corner.
Oh, uncorked a big punch. Oh, he saw it coming.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
The Head Shrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler, but now he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here.
Nice takedown. Big fight feel in Las Vegas as gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9. And we are watching 4 men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around. Rick gets that set right back to him. Straight impact on the throat. Stops that offense from connecting. Dueling reversals.
Slips away just in time. Is able to slip away from that.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today. But you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the head shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the head shrinkers.
Tag made. Double team coming. Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the head shrinkers to the top as well.
Oh, he flips that around.
Fatu keeping his opponent at bay. He saw that being telegraphed.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at him.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Oh, the reversal by Steiner. What a knockout punch. Oh, man.
The head shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE. But they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE.
And there goes Steiner set outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all 4 men in this tag. Tag Team Showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these 4 behemoths should not. From the top.
Poorly timed, high-risk attempt.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth. Almost drove him through the ring.
He's going up.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. Oh, this This is nasty.
Somebody stop this competitor.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania. Tag me!
Samu dishing it out now.
The head shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the head shrinkers.
Clothesline in the corner. He puts him into the corner. Tag's made. Steiner's looking to put their opponent away. Heading up now to the top rope. Here comes the classic move.
Steinerizer!
Is that enough to finally put down the head shrinkers?
A defiant kick out after one.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Coquina clutch locked in. Expert. Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there. Clothesline. So effective. Nice gut-wrench suplex.
Well-placed boot ends that.
Clothesline. Tag. Oh, Steiner fell right into that one.
In the corner now.
Wicked clothesline.
He got it! Tag me! Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Turns it around. Bloody Bulldog. Brought down with a
Wicked clothesline. Coming in off the tag.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Oh! Ricocheting off the turnbuckles. Boom! Kick to the face for your troubles.
That is a power-packed punch.
Nice counter, and down they go.
Oh, I think the ring just moved. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face. Boom!
Here's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent driven down face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
There's two. And the head shrinkers get the win. Here are your winners. Samu and Fatu, the head shrinkers. It was a huge win for the head shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual achievements if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your rule and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he...
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hurst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds.
Looking at the champion, I guarantee there is no doubt in there.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
Torturing their opponent after
In trouble here?
a couple of elbows to the jaw, and that'll break things up. Thursday Raw
Thursday, getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. Number one contender, Rocky Maivia, versus the champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
Hooked up. Great power. Inverted suplex. Oh, counters right back on Hunter. Into a monkey flip.
Trying to put the champ out of sort, maybe even discombobulate them.
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down a more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. Effective counter. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia. Chief.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third generation up-and-comer will have nothing more than...
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Fighting to get out of it. Yes, he makes an escape. Rocky beats him to the punch.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another.
Soon we could be seeing a submission here.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Thursday Raw, Thursday, getting kicked off with a title match for the Intercontinental Championship. Number one contender, Rocky Maivia, versus the champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Off the barricade.
Counters right back on Rocky. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia. Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia.
And this one could be moving to ringside. And that was a well-executed attack. What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous... exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
And he tosses him back in now. Ooh, and he manages to reverse. What great.
Uh-oh.
And a counter by Helmsley.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, he's 6'5", around
taking flight.
He fails to connect.
Vicious right forearm. These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Smothering offense now from Rocky.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley. Take off. Splash.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
Hunter whipped into the corner, nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky, hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolled through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the Sacred Blood Bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring,
somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steel.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steel in a steel cage match. A heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the Animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain them.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Peter Maivia, very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the Animal. Oh my goodness, launched into the cage.
Snapmare. Fist drop. Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
And what now? Driving their opponent into the cage.
George the Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost the match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steele's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Oh. Neither competitor is backing down.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this. Who will break first? That is the question.
Nothing fancy there.
Oh, man.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can.
Able to punch his way out.
That unraveled on George. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now.
The High Chief Peter Maivia really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way.
He's coming again. He's got him.
And kicks out before the refs count.
Amazing.
Boom. Looks like he knew what was coming up.
He fends that off.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
George with great awareness.
He knew what was coming there.
Maivia has steel in his sight.
This can't bode well.
Oh, what a backbreaker.
Man, just ugly impact.
And George is laid out.
He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Sitting on the cage. What's the next move from here? Peter Maivia turns that around. And now, from 20 feet up.
There's no way.
Oh my goodness, not from up there.
Went for the glory and the big move, but the risk has possibly cost them everything. The animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High Chief closing in on a successful hunt. To the sky. Misses big time.
Peter Maivia turning his attention to the WWE Universe now.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
George the Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. Just not sure what the plan is here.
He's not ready for this to end. Snapmare.
And drops the fist.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian. And the reason... are obvious for that moniker, but guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anoa'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people.
Wait a minute. What are you
Dropping with a big shoulder tackle. Ooh, that's going to leave a mark.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before, and it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Yeah, and Maivia has really figured the animal out here. From behind.
Able to fight Maivia off.
And Steel isn't looking helpless anymore.
But George has to push now while the window's open.
Delivering nasty stomps.
And it seems as though the High Chief is in a rare state of distress.
Yeah, it's very difficult to prepare for George the Animal Steel. Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him here.
From the top, blood in the abdomen gets them out of it.
Able to make, trying to put this thing away. Shoulders down, roll up. Quick shoulder up.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
Oh. Big impact.
Brings on the hammer to turn the tide.
He's making the climb up towards the top of the cage.
Each inch you climb puts you in more of a precarious position.
Oh my goodness. Powerbomb.
And he's brought down from his climb with a thud.
You gotta wonder if that's it. We're deep into this match, so another climb might not be in the cards.
He counters with a great reversal.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
Making the most of that.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
Setting up again.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Does Peter Maivia have this sewn up? Gradually getting closer and closer to the top.
And he's got a long way down now from the top of the cage. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
And now the climb down could be as tough as the climb up for him.
And the High Chief defeats the animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.
She's not like most girls. She's also not like most WWE superstars. Nia Jax, the reigning queen of the ring, is a reckoning, a force of nature that blitzes right through her competition. A cousin of The Rock, Nia Jax arrived in NXT almost 10 years ago with astronomical expectations. Undaunted, Nia Jax would dominate early opponents, finding herself competing for the NXT Women's Championship mere months after her debut. It did not take long for those running Raw and SmackDown to take notice.
Well, our next pick, Nia Jax.
And Nia Jax would join the Raw roster as part of the 2016 draft lottery. And since joining the main roster, absolutely no one has been safe from Nia Jax. She is a two-time women's champion. She is a two-time women's tag team champion. She competed in the men's Royal Rumble match in 2019, even getting an elimination while in the ring.
Nia Jax looking to eliminate. She does.
She's battled standouts like Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch. And all the while, she has left undeniable destruction in her wake. In the ring, she applies many of the same tactics that once benefited Yokozuna, even using her own version of the Banzai Drop, known as the Annihilator. And just like its namesake, if it connects, your night is over. And Nia Jax remains driven for even more success, jumping at any opportunity to prove her dominance. This last year, that included entering into the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament, After earning victories over Naomi, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair, Nia Jax would fight her way into the finals, taking on former NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria. Valkyria built a lot of momentum, defeating Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky to punch her ticket into the final at the Queen and King of the Ring. With an obvious game plan, Lyra would look to stick and move, avoiding the colossal attacks of her opponent. Unfortunately, as often happens when competing against Nia Jax, Lyra made one miscalculation, and that error in judgment provided Nia Jax with the opening she needed to annihilate her competition. This is your opportunity to crown the first queen in Bloodline history. Make Lyra suffer. Make her regret ever entering your ring. Showcase the otherworldly power that forces an entire roster to cower in your presence. Because when you're an irresistible force like Nia Jax, resistance is futile.
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring finals.
What follows is the final match in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently, and Nia believes the crowd already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Valkyria fancies herself a Morrigan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around to decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra
Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
And it's all come down to this. And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home, set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike.
Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves. Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria facing off in the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Who will take home the crown?
Great power.
Oh, man. That looks like it hurts.
Can't prepare your face for that.
The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring. And a slam. Each woman here. It's a tough road to become a Queen of the Ring finalist. Every matchup in this bracket has been a toss-up.
Valkyria knocked off former women's champion Io Sky earlier this week, but Nia's had an even tougher challenge. Two great former champions in the form of Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Even more impressive than that, she handed Jade Cargill her first WWE loss.
Granted, Corey, that was a disqualification victory for Jax. I'd say there's still some unfinished business between Nia and Jade. Nia is lighting up her opponent.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Corey, what do you think is going to be the key in this match for Nia Jax? She certainly made plenty of promises when it comes to being Queen of the Ring.
What Nia brings to the dance, Cole, is raw power, the likes of which you rarely see from most men, let alone women. Nia has absolutely no problem using that power, and the same goes for her throwing her weight around in the ring. Lyra Valkyria might just learn that the hard way tonight, leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Headbutt.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she has it won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now. Textbook side headlock takeover.
Oh, and back of the elbow. And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
And the Irresistible Force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
And she saw that coming from Jax. In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. Nia Jax beating down her opponent. Looks like she's going to climb.
I do not like the looks of this, Michael. Nia Jax
from the middle rope has her opponent. Jax with a Samoan drop.
And right away into the pin. 2. She releases the pin. An interesting strategy.
Getting her set up for something in the corner.
Feet tied up. Has to be feeling vulnerable here. Stuck in the tree of woe.
They are doing whatever they please. Many in the WWE Universe getting their first look at Lyra Valkyria. She's only had 3 main roster matches so far, and they were all in this tournament.
Big wins over Dakota Kai, Zoe Stark, and Io Sky over the last 3 weeks. That's an extremely impressive start for Lyra.
Wow. Undefeated for 3 weeks? When Nia Jax joined the main roster, she didn't lose a match for over 7 months. And Jax has stayed that dominant for years.
And there's a good blow to the body.
Nia Jax is doing whatever she wants. Each Samoan. Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, going to climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this. Maybe not.
No way. There's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Good night, Annihilator.
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax.
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring.
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax and officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new Queen.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? He had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right? P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What?
Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins, and he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people.
Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match
Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here. Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry.
We now know the sick, demented side of Rikishi. Rikishi almost cost Austin his life and said he's here tonight to finish the job.
Listen, Rikishi has seen members of his family be skipped over while other superstars skyrocketed to unimaginable heights. Rikishi feels it's The Rock's time, not Austin's.
It's been a month of stunning revelations, all leading to the in-ring return of Stone Cold. Toss to ringside. Heading to ringside now. Pulled in for a belly-to-belly. We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishis are delusional. His family have been given equal opportunities, and they all took full advantage of them.
Yeah, my blood boils at the propaganda Rikishi's been selling. But I'll tell you about the most legitimate motive in this story, and that is payback for Stone Cold. Austin nearly had his life taken from him, and there is no greater reason to stomp the tar out of somebody than that.
I have a feeling we're about to get a front row seat, gentlemen. I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation.
Ooh, oh my God.
Stone Cold in some serious trouble.
Rikishi with an onslaught here against Austin. Dare I say, Stone Cold could be in trouble. Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Yeah, Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does ruffle the feathers of a lot of people, Michael, but I don't think any of his rivals would go to the disgusting lengths that Rikishi's gone to.
Trading back and forth blows now. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Slugging away with everything they've got. Looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Down the chest. Taking out the knee.
Hey, looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
Look, to be devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
And he has an answer for Rikishi. And though The Rock wants nothing to do with this altercation, we have to mention the sadness Rikishi has brought to him.
Rock might be innocent in this whole ordeal, but I feel that somewhere inside his soul, The Rock is happy with what Rikishi's done. The Rock is proud to have Rikishi and his family.
No, Corey, what kind of lies are you trying to spread? We've heard Rock say Rikishi deserves what Austin is going to bring him. There's no family pride in that statement.
I'm just saying that blood is thicker than water, and it's been an easier ride for Rock without Austin in the picture, and that's thanks to Rikishi.
Sounds more like Rikishi is trying to take credit for all The Rock's success. Corey, Austin has been out of in-ring action for nearly a year. Does any possible ring rust factor into this match?
Well, maybe if this actually was a match, but this isn't about arm drags. It's not about drop kicks. This is a fight, and there is never any rust on Stone Cold when it comes to fighting.
And he gets discarded out of the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. And he re-enters into the ring.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade. Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly.
Scary mindset for the rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an empty threat, thinking that Austin isn't the man he claims to be. But trust me, when Stone Cold says he has you in his crosshairs, that's no empty threat.
He answers right back.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Stone Cold able to reverse that.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at impacts.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. And Rikishi enjoying how he's worn down the rattlesnake throughout this match.
And I bet The Rock is smiling about it too.
Oh, stop that nonsense, Corey.
And Rikishi lately has been calling himself a visionary, a pioneer. All a bunch of garbage, if you ask me.
Well, those aren't self-imposed labels, Cole. Those labels are coming from the family, coming from a group of wrestling legends who are proud of Rikishi for standing up and making a change in this business.
I have a few labels for Rikishi. Coward, liar, embarrassment. Those fitting well.
We're getting up close look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here. Power slam. He is trying to get up, but it is not going well. He's able to avoid heavy contact. And we know how despicable Rikishi has been, but to throw vinegar on the rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight.
Austin in a state of distress now.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse. Puts him on the table. What does he have in mind? We're about to find out.
Oh my goodness.
Taking this fight
just been done to this competitor. Smashed clear through our announce table. Unbelievable.
And goes back into the ring here.
Austin just looking to humiliate his opponent.
Looks like he's coming back in. And a well-timed counter.
There's been a lot of vitriol coming from fans towards Rikishi these past few weeks, and this Albany crowd is continuing that.
And Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him.
Punch connects.
Back into the ring now. Toss the foot.
Scooped up. Here it comes. Rikishi driver. Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Going for the pin. Oh, not yet. They just got the
somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude. On display from Stone Corey. The superstars getting right back in this match. It's almost unbelievable what we're seeing with our own eyes. Believe it, Corey, believe it. Back body drop. Exclamation point. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And a strong kick out at one.
There is no quit in this man.
tonight. Relentlessly stomping away at his opponent.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
Bat in hand, stepping up to the plate indeed. Rikishi able to dodge that.
And Austin's plans fail there. Home run. A narrow escape. There's Chris. Hammered away.
Good grief. Austin getting himself some Texas rattlesnake retribution on Rikishi.
Got him in the corner now. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Running hip attack. What impact. And the hip attack finds the mark.
Oh man, he is fired up now.
Rikishi looking to finish the job from 10 months ago.
Rikishi's right.
And now Austin is bleeding.
And a pinfall for the victory. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it. This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
His arrival signaled impending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He could be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debut...
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of...
Intensity on the face of the champion. Challenger in the corner, looking more determined than I've ever seen. John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
And don't expect much of a wrestling match in this one. Expect more of a brawl. This is not going to look pretty. It's going to get ugly. This is two trains on a track to a head-on collision.
Toe-to-toe. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bloody. And it will come down to who wants it more. And Umaga wants more out of his opponent.
Punch him in the chest. Turns that in his favor. Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
Cena tonight attempting to do something no one else has been able to do. Be it HBK, Triple H, Kane, the list goes on and on. No one has been able to beat Umaga.
Since debuting in last year's WrestleMania, he's never been pinned, never been submitted. Umaga is a man who's decimated every single thing in his path. It's not hyperbole to call him a dangerous and deadly savage.
Strong knee connects.
A completely relentless attack from Umaga.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense.
And Cena retaliates.
A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity. These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Oh, man. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey, and his handler, Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer.
Pile driver on its way. Sit out, pile driver.
Drop the champ right on their head with that. They got to be rattled.
Sit out, powerbomb. And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now.
Umaga is simply overpowering John Cena right now.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are battling a tough, scary human being.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
And avoids taking any damage.
Super kick! And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Reverse STO.
Going for the win.
I guess it was time to switch gears.
What is he doing?
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds
no signs of either combatant backing down.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Super kick! Gosh!
Devastating elbow.
And now propped up in the corner.
And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
What a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
He kicks out at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows.
Winding up, Samoan spike. We might see a new champion crowned.
New champion, an undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over.
An incredibly impressive showing from Umaga tonight. Absolutely leveling John Cena in a savage display of dominance.
Will Cena come looking for a rematch? Only time will tell. But for now, this is Umaga's moment. He is your WWE Champion.
Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster.
AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
2 roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match, and accompanied by Paul Ellering, and a combined weight of 620 pounds. Akon and Razor, the authors of pain.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And a combined weight of
Here we go with AOP and 3-minute warning going head-to-head. This is an Extreme Rule. match. And it's a good thing it is, because neither one of these teams likes to play by the rules or limit their aggressive tendencies.
Well, there is nothing on the minds of these men except dealing as much damage to one another as possible. Both 3-minute warning and the AOP excel at brutalizing their opponents and inflicting massive amounts of pain. But only one of them can be the best at it.
We can safely predict that this is going to be an exceptionally gruesome and painful match to watch.
Ah, what a smash! That is just insulting. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight. Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Stiff headbutt. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
Lift off! What? Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
He's headed out to the ringside area. And now thrown back into the ring. The headbutt to the gut! Incoming. He's taking on some damage at this point.
Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
All right, time for us to clear the way.
Already ahead of you.
How do you get out of this? Oh, look at that. What a great counter. That's one way to use a ladder. Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train. And it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. And Jamal is derailed for a moment by that attack.
Lots of no! He's got him down. This could be it.
Kicks out. He still has life.
Getting that shoulder up now.
It's huge. Going for the roll. Give his chin to Jamal away. Makes a cover. Wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Here are your winners, Akon and Razor, the Authors of Pain.
for the authors of pain, putting to bed the question of who is the most brutal and devastating tag team around.
3-minute warning showed up tonight and did what they do best. But against AOP, it just wasn't enough.
Back in the house with a 9-4.
You did good, sir.
I feel like Princess Peach, rose gold on my Mercedes. Rose gold on my bitch, looking like her name Mercedes. I need a down, my little eyes, what up, ladies? Switched out the friendly smile, but the face that reads, baby, I got babies. I know they hope I die. My back is aching from holding the underground down to the seats we drop, top. Standing in my grave like I ain't 5'9". One more minute till the hour's done. I'll take my time, take my pride. It's really all about state of mind. Reality reflecting the state of the nervous system. Listening to the bitch, something you know in the kitchen. I ain't got time. Suicide made a whole culture that's based on time. Another cult never showed up early so they can wait a lot. Don't in that tea up eggs higher than the upper deck. Christian Tyler with the hit. I call me to cut my check. It's the like I am not I'm at my best. Police contact in him straight right at his chest. Talking about killing. Smoke killing bad no so smoke some more. When they bury me, put the scripts in my jacket. They thinking he flow. Rocking his beat. Basically like ain't nothing I see. Dogs in my lungs every time that I breathe on my feet. To the wall, my pretty can be. Say what I mean, loud when I speak. Even I'm dying before we can meet. I'll catch him in hell and I sit in the heaven. I deep in the sky. Cause my dad got bitches that love me. That I don't remember my game members run me in every direction. It's shoot.
Y'all know what time it is. Black flag on everything. Stay protected. Move real smooth. Know what I'm saying? Don't spare none. Let's go.
Hey, black flag all on my mic. I've been known to spend a lot like Bob Barker, the price is right. Being broke, my kryptonite. Being rich, my superpower. Smoking on these bitters. In my hood, we call it sour. From the south side of FLA. Been through Dade and Broward. Yeah, I like my louder. Bitches better. Rilla. I don't play about my family, about my business, about my skrilla. Take these to Esquilla. I speak Espanol. I don't deal with. Never hang with Messi. Hanging with them Cubans, boy, you thought he was from Mexico.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
A man, an animal, who has done it all at WWE.
Introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal Batista!
Not a man you ever want to underestimate when it comes to his in-ring prowess.
Yeah, don't underestimate a specimen like him when it comes to anything, because he can powerbomb you into next week. He has poured blood, sweat, and tears into obtaining this title opportunity. Now, he needs to close the deal and become champion.
A man who is quickly becoming the franchise in WWE, John Cena.
And introducing the challenger from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 240 pounds, John Cena!
Harsh steel, unforgiving plexiglass, and 6 of the most hungry competitors in WWE. This Elimination Chamber is going to be brutal. Hustle, loyalty, and respect, his mantra. The six-time champion and two-time Hall of Famer
from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
A superstar who won over the WWE Universe with his somewhat unorthodox in-ring style and incomparable charisma.
But I'll tell you one thing, the WWE Universe can definitely dig it.
Sucker!
He's got a good chance of becoming the new champion tonight, and the WWE Universe is buzzing about it.
Here comes one of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
And introducing the challengers from Charlotte.
The American Nightmare is here.
The son of a plumber looking to continue the Rhodes legacy.
Who will come out on top in this one, as the Undisputed Championship will be up for grabs in this threatening chamber match with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. And of course, these superstars need to pace themselves, because eventually they'll have to deal with John Cena. But stop Booker T and Roman Reigns. And he turned it around.
Big forearm
Onto the back of the neck.
And the DDT.
And he goes for the pin. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
keeping a loss at bay for now.
Hammerlock now into a lariat. Into the pin attempt. Two. Just kicks out.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
This is not going to end well. Exploder!
And Cody Rhodes is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Cody's having trouble fighting back.
Caught with a clothesline.
And into the count. Kick out at one.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Draped across the top rope. Oh! Whiplash neck breaker.
In the Elimination Chamber, there are so many factors that come into play. What's a key to victory here? Goes into the pin, and it's a kick out at one for the defending champion.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Into a leg hand. Before three.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Could this be the beginning of the end? Can his opponent survive this? Got the submission, but that's not going to win this match.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Here we go. John Cena is now the freshest superstar in the chamber. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Lights out here.
Oh, no, maybe not.
The challenger's able to kick out.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Big forearm. Strong counter from Park.
Beautiful. Just a debilitating neck breaker.
Saw it coming and fired back hard.
John Cena. He's adamant about this. Sit out power bomb.
Ooh, right in the face. And Punk gets countered there.
Getting him right into the corner.
Shoulder tackle to the body.
Cody looking to end this. Crossroads.
Consider your title dreams dashed after that.
Whoa! You gotta be kidding me. What just happened? I don't know, but I think it just blew the roof off this arena.
You gotta wonder what more Cody has to do to put him away here.
Fisherman suplex. And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And that can be something that slows down.
Punk looking for GTS.
The God Sling GTS from
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
New champ? No! It's not over!
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there. Well, we might see a new champ here tonight.
Don't put the cart before the horse. The champ kicked out and has no intentions on losing that title anytime soon.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. And the count stopped short of 2.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Right down on the skull. Look who it is. Batista. No escape in the chamber. Just how he wants it. Oh, see it with a face buster. The champ in a very bad way.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end.
Oh my gosh! Out of the ring and onto that dangerous floor of the chamber.
Please no!
Unbelievable!
Right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
And the first elimination might be the toughest one to get.
DT.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
From the top rope.
Set up with the side Russian leg sweep. Will this be enough? And the count doesn't even begin.
What is it going to take to put him away?
Huge kick connects. John Cena.
Hey, are we headed towards a title change?
2 count. No, not that.
It was almost just lights out on their championship dreams.
Let's see if that kick out was a spark or is it the challenger's last gasp?
And Cena is no stranger to big match moments, but he clearly thought that would be all she wrote.
Few superstars have collided like this. Punk from up high.
In possession, this is going to be Cena's still in it.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Cover. 2, kicking out in time.
The determination of the challenger keeps this match going.
The animal looking for it. Here it comes. Batista bomb.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ.
It's been a hardship for these superstars to get to this point. I think these fans are driving them to claw that extra inch.
You can sense the ride these fans have been on, and I'm right there with them. Brutal impact into the corner.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle.
CM Punk driving away. Now here's a partner, Corey. This is a risky situation.
Not a lot of real estate up there.
And the champ recovered from that. And we've got the final 4 superstars in their chamber, still in for the finish.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Inverted DDT. Right to the chest. Ooh.
What a forearm. Being carried around now. And the hesitation to deliver an attack ends up being costly. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the...
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
The fact that these superstars can still be moving at this point is beyond the realm of reality.
Pin drop.
I'm the witness. And there's the... Retained. No! Challenger kicks out.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up. How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment. Hammerlock now. Cover! 2! No, stops the count at 2.
He just won't give up.
Laid down with a powerbomb. Big forearm. Intercepted with a clothesline to cut off the attack.
Oh, jarring spine buster by Batista.
Counters. Oh, no. Oh, stun gun. And now we have Roman Reigns, who's surveying the chamber. Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Yeah, as Punk was doing everything that needed to...
From the top rope.
Dropping the elbows.
Is it enough? The cover. There's 2. Breaks the count. How is the challenger still in this match?
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Gonna sleep. It just got as bad as it could for the champ. The cover. Here we go. 3 contestants left in the chamber. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. Boom! GTS. The challenger might have what it takes to win this. 2 count. And it comes down to this, the last 2 competitors. But who will make this chamber their battleground? Makes the cover.
He stops the count.
Pile driver. A hammerlock now. And a lariat. And cover now for the match. 2. Title match stays alive.
So close. That could have been it.
Boom on a punch. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Neck breaker. Picture perfect. Spiked him. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk is stifling the opposition now.
Oh, God. Roman with his opponent across his own shoulders.
Switches into a flapjack.
Pinned. Roman could put it away here. The challenger stays alive.
He's still got more left in the tank.
And Reigns got turned around there.
Looking to go up high.
CM Punk from the top rope. Elbow drop to the heart. Going right into the pin attempt.
2 count. No, he gets the shoulder up.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra. Reigns gets out of harm's way. Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
CM Punk from the top rope. Completely missed the mark there. Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Ooh, dropped directly on the back. Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor. And a series of vicious stomps.
Indy counters. He'll make his way to the ring. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
The challenger is getting torn into.
There is no mercy inside Elimination Chamber. There is only punishment
from the top rope. Flying elbow drop.
This capacity crowd is sending him low.
He might have him.
Forces the shoulder up after two. Thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me.
Send him to the corner.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Kick right to the midsection.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Wicked clothesline.
Oh, this could be it. They could end it right here.
Shoulder shoots up before two.
You are not alone in your shock, Cole. We all thought that was it. Denied and reversed into a DDT. Punk connects with a heavy right hand. Now looking to take it high risk. Saxton, what on earth is Punk thinking here?
I'm not sure, but we're about to find out, Corey. All the way from the top, opponent's arms are...
Tonight, CM Punk enters a new stage of his career.
Well, Paul's Count Anywhere matches never disappoint, and this one was no exception.
Physical skill brings home the gold.
Winning a championship in WWE is no small feat. Take a look at the new champ.